What? You actually thought I jumped off the balcony and just straight fell my death? Ah, that must have been a fever dream. Anyway, hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In this episode, we are going to continue climbing up some more of Hollow Bastion. And we're just about getting close to where we need to be, just like pretty much at the tail end of this first visit. Yeah, I'm saying first visit because, yeah, spoiler warning, we're going to be visiting here a second time, so... Yeah, kind of like Kingdom Hearts 2, where we visit the Disney worlds, and then then second visits are a thing, but only for this world though. So yeah, last time we basically just started climbing Hollow Bastion, and yeah, we're just still doing that. Yeah, if you touch these crystals, then these platforms will start rising up. You want to make sure that they they can actually just get to where you can just jump up there. And honestly, though, since we'll be visiting the place a second time, I know from what you saw that by the end of the last time... Oh, hey, so we're going to level up defense and learn counterattack. Cool. Counterattack is basically where I think if you have some certain keyblades that could be able to do that, then if you keep on hitting the attack button, and then Sora will eventually get a counterattack. Or I think probably on certain bosses, where he can actually just counter off their attacks against you. Either that, or maybe on just some certain keyblades, because I think I tried it with the fairy harp, but of course it didn't really show a command for counterattack. I think that might be for some certain things, but I'm not entirely. I forgot what it was. This corridor over there, actually, this will lead to plot, but we're not gonna go there just yet though because of that, because there's still some parts and areas to explore, just for the sake of getting some goodies. After we kill off more of these books here, because I see there's a treasure chest that we have right there, which the game doesn't want to get until we kill all the Heartless first, because that's what that wants us to do. And there's a little gimmick that we can do with you see that little thing with all the pipes that's right there. There's actually something you can do about it after touching crystal, but we have to kill the Heartless first, because it won't show up until they're all dead. We can actually, well, we can't really reach our wizard. It's way down there. So, yeah, there we go. So we just head back over. And, yeah, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but even after you attack them, once you go far away and they respawn, they actually heal themselves. I don't know if this was mitigated in later games, or like if it applies to this game, but or if it works in all other subsequent games, but yeah, that's just what they do. So touching this crystal here, I can actually just rotate that this thing where all the pipes are shooting out, and what that does is actually changes the direction of the elevator platform that we can do. And yeah, I'm actually going back in there again because like I thought it was probably gonna change, but yeah, I cut all the way back over to the library because I thought it was gonna change, but I wasn't able to see anything. But that was when I realized that like, you know, I was commentating over the last episode, and I saw there was that chest that was right there, and you know, which is, of course, I did not even see that at all. Like, it was very much like in my blind spotter, just blended so much that I just failed to notice that. And like while I was recording the last episode and just playing the game, and so it wasn't until I commentated over the video on Adobe Premiere Pro that that I actually finally noticed that chest that was there that I didn't even get because I couldn't see it. So, so yeah, that was so yeah, that was why everything just started to be worthless. Just you know, just jumped off the balcony and has my failure, which I guess it just seemed kind of dark. So my apologies for that. I guess I'll actually what I'll do though is that once we come back for the second time, because yeah, we'll be coming back here a second time after we do what we need to do. So I'll just once we do, I'll make sure to go back to the room just to get that chest. Because like I mean you know you probably think that it might contain some stuff that we probably might not need per se, because we have plenty of those, like either potions or any gummy blocks. But part of me was also thinking that that it might contain some other like accessories, or maybe some stat boosters, like either attack and defense ups or AP ups, like any one of those stat boosters. So I wanted to make sure to get that chest now that I know that it's there. If I wanted to power up Sora. And yeah, we just got the Rama belt. Rama? That's how you pronounce it? I don't know. I was trying to see who to equip it on, but it actually downgrades some other stats, so I decided not to bother with it. Because, you know, I just don't really like doing that. And yeah, I went ahead and just cut off that part where we did that elevator, right? Because we already saw that before. We didn't really need to show it again. Well, now that's done over with, since we got all the other goodies, let's go ahead and continue making some progress, and we go back over to the list stop, which I think leads to a cutscene, I believe. Oh no, okay, no, it just leads to the list stop. I thought it was going to take us straight to the plot, but no, we had to go to this this hallway first. But I think the other corridor to this corridor over there will lead to lead plot. But first, some more defenders that we have to kill. Just gotta get the get those for the sake of experience. Yeah, that's basically just we gotta just like prepare ourselves before we just take us to another hallway. Just this part of it. All right, let's see. I think yeah, I got some more. Yeah, this is where I equip that counterattack. I don't think it's ever gonna be useful though. I probably could have used it with other abilities, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go over there to the Castle Chapel.
So, I see the path has emerged at last.
Yes. The keyhole to the darkness.
Unlock it, and the Heartless will overrun this world.
What do I care? The darkness holds no power over me. Rather, I will use its power to rule all worlds.
Such confidence.
Oh. Ah, impossible! The princesses of Heart are all here. It must be her.
Without her heart, she will never be able to release her power.
The king's fools are here. I'll deal with them myself. You stay here and guard the princesses.
Enrico's all like, bitch, don't tell me what to do. Also, notice how his background voice is kind of deeper. It sounds a little demonic. Ooh. Well, that's, we have some implications here. So anyway, before we go any further, we're going to make sure to use the cottage, and I think we're going to want to equip some potions, or actually, not so much potions, but more like ethers and elixirs, mainly for the MP, because, you know, since we already had the cure magic, but yeah, mostly the ethers or elixirs and all that stuff. Yeah, make sure you equip those to your party members, so that way they'll be able to give those to us or any of the other team members, or the other party members rather. Because I always get the feeling that this boss fight, we're about to get to a boss fight, and I get the feeling that it's not going to be that easy. Well, especially in the later half, but yeah, we're gonna want to equip those beforehand. That actually kind of looks like a nice hallway there. So anyway, let's go and head up a little further and see what we're up against.
I'm afraid you're too late. Any moment now, the final keyhole will be unsealed. This world will be plunged into darkness. It is unstoppable.
We'll stop it! After coming this far, there's no way we're gonna let that happen.
You poor, simple fools. You think you can defeat me? Me, the mistress of all evil!
Gotta say though, I actually really do love that line because, you know, Maleficent's voice actress really goes full on ham for this one. It's such a powerful line. So, anyway, here we have Maleficent. And so, Maleficent isn't well, I would say she's that hard to deal with though, but, I mean, she does have quite a few tricks up her sleeve. What she does is that, this is actually one of her attacks, she sends out these giant meteors, and they are some of the biggest meteors I've ever seen. Like you'll know that they'll come out whenever she says the line, "Meteors of heaven, unleash thy fury!" So yeah, when she does that, then you want to watch out for those as well. She will be standing on top of that platform constantly, and when you see the platform glow, you're going to want to start by attacking the platform first, and then that way there, and then once, after you bring its HP all the way down, then the platform will drop down, and then you'll be able to get on there, and then that'll be your chance to attack her. And she'll try to whack you away with her magic staff, and then she'll also summon 2 defenders, which you're kind of wanting to defeat those defenders first, though, because you know, especially since how hard they hit. And yeah, whenever they appear, just like with all the other defenders, you're gonna want to use the arrow spell to keep your defenses up, or just keep the barrier up. So that way there you really won't hit that or take that much damage from them, because you know how hard they hit. The other attack that she also does is that she will activate these dark lightning bolts, and you're gonna want to be careful with those as well, because they will be right near your position, and they will attack you as well. Oh yeah, and these meteors also will hurt very much. So yeah, I mean, you know, she's really not that hard to deal with, but her attacks can pack quite a punch to it, especially with those meteors that she sends out. So yeah, while the platform's down, that's definitely your chance to attack her before she activates the platform again to have it glow, and then it'll just float upwards. And she can also disappear and turn into this little green puff of smoke as her way of teleporting. So yeah, that's about all she does really. It's just like with those kind of attacks. So yeah, like I said, not too difficult, but you know, just as long as you know what you're doing, you should be fine. So we should be just about almost done here, and with a few more, and there we go. And that was Maleficent. Yeah, not too hard, kind of simple. Well, a little bit anyway. Okay, Goofy, you can stop now. And so, Donald learned cheer, and we also got answers report 5, which we will read once we get all the other reports. Yeah, I'll just make sure I'll just do this one section where we just read all the answer reports. So let's go and equip cheer for Donald, and Goofy also has cheer equipped. So since, you know, Sora doesn't really have cheer because of all the well, mainly because of you know, since he wasn't able to get it, I wasn't able to get the perfect score in 100 Acre Wood, then I couldn't get those, but at least we have the other 2 to make up for it to increase the summon gate. Because I think there'll be some certain instances where we're gonna need the we might need the summons for one particular thing. So it's a good thing we have a cheer equipped for those. Now, you do want to make sure you save right before you enter, because Maleficent isn't really done just yet, though, and we will see pretty soon once we step into this portal right here, and we'll see what happens.
Do you need some help?
Riku!
Yes, a Keyblade. But unlike yours, this Keyblade holds the power to unlock people's hearts. Allow me to demonstrate. Behold! Now, open your heart. Surrender it to the darkness. Become darkness itself!
This is it. This power. Darkness. The true darkness!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Dragon Maleficent. Now, let me go tell you this, folks. Dragon Maleficent is without doubt one of the hardest bosses you will ever face. Like, yeah, let me demonstrate. And also, as you can see here, I am activating the Tinkerbell summon because, actually, 2 things you need. You need the arrow spell for higher defense, and also Well, actually, the arrow spell's down because I guess I just activated Tinkerbell's summon. But it's also recommended that you have that you activate Tinkerbell's summon. Reason being because, well, Maleficent, not only, or Dragon Maleficent, not only does she have so many attacks at her disposal, but she hits so fucking hard. Like, Jesus Christ. She hurts so much. And, you know, it is widely agreed upon that, you know, Maleficent is, or Dragon Maleficent is one of the hardest bosses you have to face against. And so many people playing this game had such a miserable time against her, and they hate her because of this. She has shockwaves that she'll use whenever she stomps on the ground. She has this massive tail swipe, and she freeze fire, of course, because, you know, dragons would do that. She'll also bite you as well. So, yeah, do your very best to avoid those attacks, and yeah, Tinkerbell disappeared because, well, I'll go ahead and talk about what Tinkerbell does. She is, without one of the best summons in the game, of course, probably my absolute favorite summon, because she will heal you constantly, and she can also auto-revive you, but then when she does auto-revive you, then she disappears, and then, of course, that'll be the only time she disappears. And also, unlike all the other summons, Donald and Goofy will never disappear either whenever Tinkerbell is activated. So they'll still be there while she's there. But yeah, that's actually what I'm doing right now. Is that I'm also taking very much of my time just having to heal as much as I can, and also use the arrow spell. Yeah, if you're not able to use Tinkerbell, I would highly recommend that you always use the arrow spell, and make sure you have a shit ton of ethers or elixirs equipped to not only Sora but also to Donald and Goofy as well. Because you are gonna need those, believe me on this one. Especially with how hard Dragon Maleficent hits. And yeah, I'm getting low on magic because of it. And while she's using her attacks, be sure to use the glide ability to actually just try to avoid those. It's like the only way to avoid her attacks. And she can also use the shockwaves constantly. And I believe if you get hit by the fire that she breathes out, I think Sora will be burned, and so that kind of whittles down his HP a bit. I'm pretty sure that that's a thing in this game, because I remember having that to me the last few times I played this game. At least I believe so. And yeah, I'm getting so many close calls, so I'm having to constantly use the cure spell for this. So if you have at least some sort of good opening while you can, then her weak point is, of course, her head, and just keep trying to attack her head as much as you possibly could while you're trying to avoid her attacks, because she is very relentless with those. And also, I gotta say, you know, she would say that Maleficent would actually get very much, you know, overexcited about giving into to the true powers of darkness, even though this actually is something that she's done before, because, you know, she did turn into her dragon form in the movie, but well, in Sleeping Beauty. But, you know, she's also done that, well, also in Birthright Sleep, which, you know, a prequel to this game, of course, but, yeah, so, that's all there is for Dragon Maleficent. We're getting pretty close, though, but, yeah, yeah, be very careful, and so, yeah, I guess by sheer dumb luck, I actually managed to defeat her. There we go. We did it! Dragon Maleficent's down! We did it! That was a close one.
How ironic. She was just another puppet after all.
What?
The Heartless were using Maleficent from the beginning. She failed to notice the darkness in her heart eating away at her. A fitting end for such a fool.
And so we have the Fire Glow, and that will be the last summon gem that we obtain, ladies and gentlemen. And so once we go back to Traverse Town, then we'll go ahead and unlock it and see what kind of summon that we have with us. And so after that, oh man, that was rough there. But you know, at least we got it done. But we're not done yet, though, because we're still we got like one other boss fight that we have. And also, not to mention, after defeating Maleficent, then after this game, then she becomes, then that's when she becomes irrelevant. Because I'm not even joking, folks. Even though Maleficent does still appear in later games, she gets much less relevance to this because she's basically just there. 'Cause it's kind of weird, like seeing this game where she actually did get a major role. Then after that, then she gets underutilized to the point where she's just there and she just becomes inconsequential. So. Anyway, so now a new path is open for us beyond this wall, and so we'll have to see what Riku's doing and what exactly is up with him. So, next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, we are going to confront him and see if we can, how much we can do. So, till then, see you guys later.